What's up, it's Caitlin and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be sitting down and going through the Ulta website to look at some new released makeup. Because of Corona, stores are just kind of on a hold. There's not really any makeup coming out in store, so we are resorting to doing some online shop with me's, which I'm not complaining. Any reason to buy some new makeup. So I was inspired by a video Juicy Jazz released a couple weeks ago where it was her title, I want to say it was titled Anti-Haul and Wishlist, where she went through some new releases and talked about what she was interested in and what she wasn't. And I found that video very interesting. That was the first video of that kind I've ever seen. Now maybe they've been out and I just haven't caught them, but this was the first one. I was really interested in it and I just figured why not do my own spin on it. So I got my phone right here. We are just going to go through the Ulta app, and if some makeup interests me, we will add it to my cart. If it doesn't, we'll cross that road when we get to it. I know this is different from my channel, but I really hope you enjoy this video. Make sure you like it and subscribe to my channel. And when you subscribe, hit the post notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a brand new video. So sit down, get comfy, get on your Ulta app, grab your coffee, and let's get started. Okay, I'm ready. Alright, so I am just going to go over to my Ulta app and let's see what we can find. I have to go into the new arrivals and I'm going to filter it specifically for makeup. I wish they had like a drugstore affordable and like a high-end category, but they don't, so we're just going to have to scroll. Alright, so the first thing I see is by Makeup Revolution. So they have a Radiant Shimmer Oil that for $17, which is a little steep. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how far will you glow? So this is specifically for skin, which I'm not that interested in, but what I am interested in is underneath it, there is a Makeup Revolution Splendor Matte Bronzer. So this just says it's a large matte bronzer. I'm not sure if this has any glow in it, but I am very interested in it. So I'm going to go ahead and get the shade Light, and I'm going to add that to my bag. Alright, they have a glow brush. Looks like there's a beam primer. I don't really do glowy primers, it's just not my thing. But then underneath that, ooh, a Heatwave shadow palette. Oh no, it's out of stock. Darn, you know what this palette looks like? This palette kind of looks like a dupe for like a Natasha Denona palette. It's definitely giving me like Natasha Denona vibes. And I like it. So $25, that's a really good price for that palette. The shades look really, really pretty, but it's out of stock. Darn. Okay, that's fine. Underneath that, I see some Ulta stuff. So I've never really tried out like Ulta's brand makeup. I've never really piqued my interest, but it looks like they have a bunch of new setting sprays. So Wannabe Fresh Setting Spray, Wannabe Active, Wannabe Fresh Dewy, and then Wannabe Free Setting Spray. So the Dewy one, I'm going to click on that. It's $12 and it is just what it says, a Dewy makeup setting spray. And I see that Ulta is buy one get one 50% off. So I'm going to go ahead and add the Dewy one. And then the Wannabe Free one is probably a matte. Let's look at what the details say. Yep, a matte flawless looking skin. So I'm going to go ahead and add that one as well. Ooh, we got a couple new things by Revolution. So we have the Tasty Peach Liquid Lipstick and the Pineapple Brightening Fixing Spray. So I'm going to look at the Tasty Peach, and that's out of stock in all the shades. Wow. That's interesting. For $7, that's nice. So I'll have to keep a lookout for that. And then Pineapple Brightening Setting Spray. Oh, that's out of stock too. Darn, because I love Revolution setting sprays. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's see, MAC, Tarte, Real Techniques. Ooh, Real Techniques. No, I don't need that. Every time I see makeup brushes, I'm like, I want to get them so bad, but then I'm like, no, you have so many brushes, Caitlin. Nah. We have the Tasty Peach 3D Highlighter, which is also out of stock. Revolution is a really good brand. Some people don't really like it because a lot of their stuff is associated like with food. Me, I don't really mind. I think it's really fun packaging. It definitely is appealing. Alright, we have the Ulta Sunkissed Mini Face Trio. Ooh. So it looks like it has a bronzer, a blush, and a highlight all in a mini go size. So a mini product for $10 kind of seems a little steep for me. I don't know about you, so I'm going to go ahead and pass on that. They also have a mini eyeshadow palette, but not really appealing. Let's see. Revlon Colorstay Ultimate Liquid Lip Color. So Revlon is one of those brands that hasn't really ever piqued my interest. There are a couple products that I genuinely love for them, but they don't really appeal. And then $10.99 for lip gloss or like a liquid lip color, I feel like that's a little steep. It does say it lasts up to 12 hours, so maybe I'll try one shade. I want to find like a nude. Oh, they have a shade called Nude. I'm going to go ahead and add that one to my cart. Covergirl has a Clean Fresh Prep and Set Water Mist. So this is part of the Clean Fresh line. They came out with like a Clean Fresh foundation. And I think I have it right here. Yep, I do. They came out with the Clean Fresh Skin Milk. So I haven't used this yet. I've heard a lot of good things and bad things about it, but I am always in when it comes to a setting spray. It looks like they have 3 scents. They have cucumber, rose, and citrus. So I'm gonna get the rose one. I'm not really into like cucumber things, so I'm gonna get the rose. Why won't this change? There we go. And it is on sale right now for $6.99. All right, let's keep going. So they also came out with a Clean Fresh Hydrating Concealer. Okay, so it's a little interesting that they came out with this later than when they came out with this. The concealer, I'm actually going to just wait for in stores. I don't really like buying foundation and concealer online because it's hard enough for me to pick my shade in store. I ain't gonna challenge myself to do it online. Alright, we're gonna keep going. Let's keep going. There's a BH Cosmetics palette. I've never really been intrigued by BH Cosmetics eyeshadows. More Ulta brushes. Ooh, by NYX we have a Bare With Me Cannabis Sativa Multitasking Primer and Setting Spray for $10. Okay, so I love the original. Hold on. If you watch my channel, you know that the original Bare With Me is one of my favorite setting sprays. So this one has Cannabis Sativa in it. I'm gonna go on and add that to my cart right off the bat. Alright, let's keep going. Looks like Ulta has a collection with Marvel. Not gonna worry about that. Honest Beauty. Okay, so we have some new makeup by Catrice. So Catrice for me is kind of like a hit or miss kind of thing. I do have a lot of favorite products from Catrice. I have a lot of good setting sprays, some primers, but I haven't really been interested in their actual like makeup. So these are little eyeshadow palettes. Just looking at these, they don't really catch my eye. They really remind me, no shade, they really remind me of something I would find at Dollar Tree, like by LA Colors. They have this palette called Made for Stars 21 Luxe Nude Eyeshadow and Face Palette. And this retails for $29.99. That is crazy. And then just looking at that, looking at it, it just doesn't get me excited to play with it. It's not like I want to add it to my cart right now. They have another one that's called Star Games, and same thing, just doesn't pique my interest. So I'm sorry, Catrice. We're still going, we're still going. Ooh, these by BH Cosmetics looks really good. So they have blush palettes. They have a bunch of different skin tones, which I appreciate. So they have a chocolate cherry truffle, a vanilla peach truffle, vanilla cream truffle, and chocolate marshmallow truffle. These look beautiful. I'm very interested in the vanilla peach and the vanilla cream. The colors in these look gorgeous. The packaging is amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and add the vanilla peach one to my cart, and just to be bougie, I'm gonna add the vanilla cream one as well. Alright, and we're back to scrolling. There's some new stuff by Pixi. I don't really use a lot of Pixi just because they're a little more expensive. Let's just keep going. Okay, so that is all of the new products. I think what I also want to do is I want to go to some of my favorite affordable and drugstore makeup brands to see if there's anything I've missed. Alright, so let's go to shop by brands, and I am just going to look at the list real quick and see what brands I come across. Okay, so the first brand I see is Catrice. So let's go ahead and click on Catrice and see if anything catches my eye. I love this Prime and Fine Multi-Talent Fixing Spray. I have it. It works so good. Ooh, I see this HD Baking and Setting Loose Powder. Let's see what this says. HD Complexion Line, Vegan Waterproof, 6 shades, Silky Smooth Loose Powder, sets makeup, airbrushed finish. Ooh, okay. So they have a translucent. I'm always getting translucent. I love translucent powders. I'm going to go ahead and add that because I love me some setting powders. Now this palette does look very appealing. This definitely reminds me of like a Huda Beauty palette. This is the Orchid Dusk eyeshadow palette. The packaging is beautiful. The shades look really pretty. However, I feel like I have a lot of those eyeshadow shades, so I'm going to go ahead and pass on that. This HD Active Performance Freezing Spray looks really good. Let's see what the info says. Long-lasting setting spray, ideal for an active lifestyle. Light, hydrating, dries quickly, and has a cooling effect. Perfect for pre and post-workout looks. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add that to my cart just because the words freezing spray really intrigues me. Alright, so that is it for Catrice, so I'm just going to keep going down the list. Oop, we're gonna stop at e.l.f. I love me some e.l.f. So let's see. Okay, so this lip exfoliator has like been on TikTok. It's been like everywhere. So I'm going to get me one of these. I'm gonna get the clear one and add that to my bag. I want to shout this out real quick. This Gentle Peeling Exfoliant. This is one of my favorite skincare products. You put it on your face dry and it just gets all the dead skin off. You can see it on your hand, but it's so good. Ooh, okay, so these bite-size eyeshadow palettes, I got some of them at my H-E-B store, but they didn't have all of them. This one doesn't intrigue me, but there are a few. Let me see if they have them on here. There are a few that have really intrigued me. I hope they have them. Oh, okay, so here we go. So this one, Berry Bad, really piques my interest. So I'm going to get that one. 4 eyeshadows for only $3. I'm in it. I'm going to get this one that's called ICU. I think it's Acai. Acai. I'm going to get the one called Pumpkin Pie. And I'm going to get the one that's called Hot Jalapeno. I can remember the first time I ever bought e.l.f. My mom had told me about this brand, and before it was known as e.l.f., it was really known as Eyes, Lips, and Face. And I remember the first time I bought it, I had to go to the Fiesta down the street, and this is back when everything was $1. Like, this is back when, oh, there's this amazing makeup brand, they only sell things for $1. And to think back to then and see how much e.l.f. has grown is crazy. Alright, that looks like it might be it. I'm going to still scroll, but I think that's it for e.l.f. Let's go to Essence. I love Essence. So this Shine Shine lip gloss, this is one of my favorites. I have it right here. That is one of my favorite lip glosses, and it's only $3.29. You can't beat it. I'm not going to get another one just because I have so much. Another thing that's good is this Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel. I love that. That's actually what I used to set my brows today. Love that product. They have this Better Than Vacation bronzing powder palette. I feel like this looks a little too dark for me. The 2 top shades I could definitely work with, but if I'm only going to use half the palette, I don't really see it being feasible for me to purchase. So I'm going to go ahead and pass on that. I wish they came out with multiple shades. This Pure Nude highlighter, I just started using this and I love it. It's definitely like a glow from within kind of thing. I'm not wearing it today. Today I'm wearing my Flower Beauty palette because this look, I needed some glow. But that is a really good highlighter. They also have this Pure Nude highlight palette. Same thing. I feel like in this, I would actually only use the gold shade, like the top gold shade right here. I feel like I would only use that. So I'm going to go ahead and pass on that. Essence, as much as I love that they're really affordable, I feel like they do have a problem with coming out with a variety of shades. I think their shade range is, I mean, honestly really poor, but hopefully that could improve with time, you know? Shade range was poor in the beauty community in general, and it's evolving. So maybe Essence can evolve too. Alright, that is it for Essence. Let's go to I Heart Revolution. I love Makeup Revolution, Revolution Pro. Love it. I Heart Revolution, their packaging is really funky to me. It kind of reminds me of something that would be sold at Claire's. And I don't mean that as a read. I mean it as it's very appealing to like kids and tweens and teenagers getting into makeup. Alright, let's do this. So I've never really tried their eyeshadow palettes just because they haven't really ever intrigued me. I mean, they're cute, but I don't know. Like this avocado palette is really pretty. I think it's funny, but it just doesn't catch my eye. I'm not dying to play with it. Something I will say is really good is these baking powders. I have the coconut one and the banana. The banana to me isn't really like a banana brightening powder. I would say that it kind of makes it a little darker under your eye. So that's not my favorite, but the coconut one is really good. Let's just see if they have anything. Y'all know if you watched my most recent video, this Strawberry Whip Pore Blurring Primer is my favorite. I love it. This is what I'm wearing today, and my nose has never looked better. So that is really good. I will say they have really good highlighters. I've also tried their fixing spray. I have the peaches and cream one. Ooh, vanilla coconut. Peaches and cream. Okay, you know what? I'm going to get the vanilla coconut one. I do love their fixing sprays. All right, that is it for I Heart Revolution. We're just going to keep going. LA Girl, I know, doesn't really have anything new. L'Oreal doesn't really have anything new. Makeup Revolution. Y'all know I love some Makeup Revolution. So let's just see what we can find on here. I've never tried their highlighters. I don't think I have. I don't think I've ever tried. Ooh, the lighting. Hello. The sun is like coming right through the blinds. Like, whoa. Okay, I've never tried their highlighters. So these are really pretty. I think I'm going to get this shade that's called Dare to Divulge. You know, I'm going to add that. And I think I'm going to get like a pinky. I do like using like pinkish colors. Not really gold or like really icy colors, but that looks straight up white. Ooh, but they have like a champagne. Okay, I'm going to get just my type as well. Alright, we're going to keep going. So they have a Conceal and Define Satin Matte. I don't like that. Okay. Now this eyeshadow palette, the Forever Flawless Ice eyeshadow palette, I've heard that this is a dupe for the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette. I would love to do a dupe video, but you know, Jeffree Star I wouldn't really consider affordable. If you would like to see that though, comment down below and let me know, and maybe I'll make the sacrifice, who knows. But just wanted to let you know that could be a possible dupe. So they have this Fast Brow Pomade, which I'm very interested. Look at that. Is that like a pen? It looks like a pen. Okay, I'm really interested in that. What's the lightest shade they have? Okay, it goes from blonde to ash brown. I'm gonna go ahead and get blonde. $8, not that bad. Let's go ahead and add that. So I see these Conceal and Define Blur Priming Serums. This looks really good. So $14, that's a little steep. The packaging though looks very high end. Let's see what the description says. Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Blur Priming Serum, created to give you a soft blur finish that evens skin tone. Okay, definitely adding that. I will make the sacrifice. And then right underneath that, there's this Conceal and Fix Pore Perfecting Primer, which looks like Makeup Revolution is coming out with their own putty. Let's see what the details say on this. Create the illusion of smooth and poreless complexion with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Fix Pore Perfecting Primer. Say that 5 times fast. With a formula that glides on like velvet and melts seamlessly into the skin, this balm primer, yep, so it is like a petty, will help to create the appearance of a smooth skin canvas. Alright, we are definitely adding that. Alright, that's all from Makeup Revolution. Maybelline, I know, has nothing new. Milani. Okay, so here's my thing with Milani. Milani, they can be expensive. To me, Milani and Pixie are definitely the high-end drugstore makeup. I do use a few things from Milani. If you've been on my channel, you know the Conceal and Perfect Concealer is one of my favorites. I haven't used that in so long now that I think about it. But other than that, I haven't really used anything from Milani. Let's go ahead and look. I already know that sometimes they're expensive, so let's just see if anything piques my interest. Now, what I did recently try was this Screen Queen foundation, and it is definitely like a Your Skin But Better kind of thing, but it is definitely buildable. It was really pretty on the skin. So although that is $13.99 and it is a little steep for a drugstore foundation, I do recommend that for people just getting into makeup or people that love a natural buildable finish. So it looks like Milani just came out with a Salt and Pepper Hot Cool and Vicious eyeshadow and highlighter palette. But see, this is my thing. I would never pay $19.99 for this palette. Like, we just saw the prices. We just saw the price of Makeup Revolution palettes versus the price of this. So that is the whole reason I consider Milani a high-end drugstore brand. I would never pay that much for that palette. Looks like they have two, which is nice. Would never pay that price tag. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get out of Milani because it's just past my price point. I already know Morphe doesn't really have anything new. Let's keep going. NYX, I know, doesn't have anything new. I've never really been interested in Pacifica. Pacifica is also one of those kind of like high-end affordable brands. I mean, just looking at, you know, that lip treatment, $13. So we're just going to go ahead and get out of there. Physicians Formula, that is another pricey brand to me. We're going to go ahead and click on that. Let's just see. So here is the Butter Collection with Casey Holmes. I actually own this and I've never used it on my channel. I'm going through my desk drawer right now because for some reason that's where it is. Hold on. So I have it right here. I've just never used it for some reason. $9.99 for this collaboration is actually really, really good. I don't think all of my stuff is in here. Yeah, just the perfume is gone because I used all of it. But I've never used the highlighters, the blush, the eyeshadow, so I'll definitely have to pull this out and use it in a video soon. $9.99 for this collaboration is a very good price point. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get out of Physicians Formula. I wonder if that is it. I can't think of any other brands. Real Techniques, Revolution Pro. Let's go ahead and look at Revolution Pro. Ah, that blur stick. I got rid of this blur stick such a long time ago. I gave it to my sister after my declutter, and I think she loves it. It works for her skin, that's great. Never worked for me, and for $15 that was a hefty price tag. Let's go ahead and keep going. See, this piques my interest. This new Neutrals Passion Shadow Palette. This looks beautiful. It looks high-end to me. I love those glitters in there. I think I want to get this. How much is it? $20. I don't know. Now I'm conflicted. Would you pay $20 for that palette? It's really pretty. No, I'm not going to pay that. I think my thing is, ever since I really have gotten into profusion eyeshadows and profusion glitters, I really compare a lot of eyeshadows to that. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, that's all for Revolution Pro. Okay. Wet n Wild I don't think has anything new, but hey, let's go ahead and check. I did try out their Dewy foundation already. I'm not a big fan of these Mega Glow highlighting powders. I know a lot of people love them. I could just never get them to work for me. And that's just personal preference. I do know a lot of people love them. They say they are the most amazing drugstore highlighters. I'm sorry. Oh my god, I used to use this all the time. I can remember back in the day, like probably 5 years ago maybe, I used to get this one, the one with the banana shade. It'd be the contour and then the banana shade on the other side. And I used to set my under eyes like down to here with the banana shade. And if I can find the picture, I'll insert it here. But girl, your under eyes were yellow. Like, what were you thinking? This Mega Glow blush lighter, this is really good. I actually own it, and I think I have this one, After Sex Glow, and I love it. It is so, so pretty. I've actually used like the pinkish color as an eyeshadow in the inner corner, and I love it. So that is a really good highlighter. Same thing with this Color Icon bronzer. I used to use this when I first started my channel. Oh, memories. I used to use this when I first started my channel. I want to say I used Sunset Striptease. Beautiful creamy bronzer. Yeah, I don't think they really have anything new that I haven't already seen. I love this Prime Focus Primer Serum. This is really good. Yeah, I think I am good on the Wet n Wild route. Oh, that's it. Alright guys, so that is it. That is my anti-haul and wish list. So I'm fixing to get on my Ulta app and purchase all that new makeup, and there will be a first impressions coming not too soon. I do a lot of first impressions and I'm not trying to be too repetitive or make my channel all about first impressions, but I'm really excited for this makeup to come. Hopefully I can actually pick it up at my nearest Ulta store, because a lot of Ultas right now are doing curbside pickup. So I really hope my location does that. If not, I'll have to order it and have it shipped to me. I get very hesitant like getting makeup shipped to me. I don't want it to break and be disappointed, but I'm super excited for all those new products to get here. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you'd like to see more wish lists or online shop with me kind of things, and maybe we will be adding them to a new playlist. I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and hopefully I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.